Hello and welcome back to my PowerWash Simulator 2 playthrough. My name is Tony. I hope you're doing well. Today we're going to be listening to a new one for the show. Oh yeah, dude. Episode 1096 from May 24th. Let's go. This is an old one. Like this show I've been listening to for ages.
5:31 p.m. Saturday, May 23rd, 2026, episode number 1096 of Yeah Dude. My name is Jonathan. This is Seth. Hello, Seth.
Jonathan,
Hi.
1096. Oh yeah, dude. America through the eyes of two
Americans.
Americans. Thank you for joining us. This is awesome. It's Saturday. It's a beautiful sun. I hope that sun. We got a late sunset, closer to 8 o'clock, so I think I'm going to be okay.
Yeah.
Shade wise, getting closer to summer.
We are indeed. I've definitely observed a much later sunset here in the desert.
Okay.
Meaning that it is 102 degrees at like 7:30 at night still. But not today, but yesterday I was like, oh man, this is starting to happen.
You noticed women wearing sundresses. That's how you're visually how you know how the seasons. Do people use sundials? You use your own calibration.
Flower dresses, see-through flower dresses. No, out here though, it's sometimes it's tough to tell because it's very sunny and people can really, you can pretty much get away with that type of gear just about any time. Festival season, summer, you name it. You know, dead of winter.
I was down there around that New Year's time. I was in that supermarket. I saw a lot of muscular men wearing the shortest of shorts on December 31st.
Heterosexual men? We went to Palm Springs the other night for a meal, and let's just say there were some snacks there while we were getting our meal. But it changes pretty dramatically from where I am to Palm Springs as far as that element that
older women in capri pants to older men in tighter shorts.
Exactly right.
Capri pants, they keep going up. They hug the thigh and get shorter.
A little different of a subset. The next door in Palm Springs versus the next door in Palm Desert, really. Big difference.
Complaining about like not enough party favors at the white party. That's different than, that was my main complaint. Not enough party favors at last summer's white party.
By party favors, you mean?
I mean by party favors, it looks like Tina Turner has retired. Remember I used to get Newsweek magazine on Hobart Boulevard?
Yeah.
Can you read that?
Newsweek. What is this, a real magazine or is this?
From 2006.
I see.
May of 2006.
What is this?
That up right?
You are, but I can't really read this. Is it legal? What else we don't know? What else don't we know?
Spying on your calls. Is it legal? What else don't we know? There's a giant landline telephone over the White House. I think in May 20 years ago, we were like, oh my God, the government is like listening to our phone calls, and we were like scared.
I think in part that was because post 9/11, they did sort of
like Patriot Act
like
style.
They sort of made it clear like, hey, we can do this now. Not to say that they maybe weren't doing that before, but that they were now they were legally allowed to monitor,
outside your house.
Key into
quaint and very like PG-13. That 20 years ago, on the cover of a magazine, we were like, what? I mean, the fact that our privacy is being violated. Hey, wait till May of 2026 and worry about like somebody in a van listening to your phone calls. Fuck.
Yeah, like a Fed, sitting in like an exterminator van, like big business. Yeah.
Mary Jane, he just said?
Yeah,
Got him.
Got him.
I guess that does seem like a bygone era. Faking out.
When, Elizabeth Holmes from Theranos, can I just tell you what she told us? On her ex account, even though she's like prison. I don't know how, like, they get, like, let you. She's in a chill, like, Ghislaine Maxwell prison, so I still think you can, like,
You get
on your
for
ass.
2 hours a day.
You get TikTok for an hour a day. They were talking about,
What do they call tweeting on X? Xing?
yeah, Xing. You gotta go like this. Anthropic's Claude Mythos project Glasswing helped secure the world's most critical software. I don't know what this is. It's some Anthropic AI program. Delete your search history. Delete your bookmarks. Delete your Reddit, medical records, 12-year-old Tumblr, delete everything. Every photo on the cloud, every message on every platform. None of it is safe. It will all become public in the next year. Local storage and compute. I don't know if this is real. I think Joe Rogan was like yelling about it last week. Like I think in a year, everything you've ever associated with in any way on the internet just goes like just completely public. You just like type in like Jonathan Preston Larroquette medical records. Do you have to pay? No.
Why is everyone so concerned about their medical records?
I think that's the ultimate in confidentiality.
Okay, but what does
Like
what is your like? I mean,
So, like, what
outside
are you
of
scared of?
having something that you don't want people to know about, which is certainly
Insurance.
understandable, but I would say that there is a vast majority of people that don't have or feel that way. Or like, I guess, are there people that would be? I mean, I offer up information on this show that I suppose most people would want to keep private, right?
That's it.
And I understand, obviously, that information can be used nefariously against you to, let's say, deny coverage or
Bingo.
whatever.
Yeah,
but
we're
it
talking
does
about
seem to me
socially.
that the medical records being compromised, it seems to have this air about it that, like, everyone is at risk of being... of something being exposed, and I'm like, what the fuck is my physical is gonna come back and be like, you're too fat? Like, I mean, yeah, like, no, I mean, it's just like, oh, this guy's 20 pounds overweight and
That could be-
loves
it could-
weed, and that's
Yeah,
like,
it could be like what you share. Maybe some people that don't have podcasts maybe don't. I don't know if everybody has a podcast. It feels that way.
it does seem that way.
But there could be a few 100 million people that don't.
And absolutely,
So they
in no
would
way
be
do I
like-
think people should not be given that. But it does seem to be the thing that comes up most often when privacy being compromised comes up.
How about
that medical records seem to be a big
go with
thing. And like I said, people that have, people that have ailments or something that they'd like to keep private, I certainly empathize with, but it just doesn't necessarily strike me as a thing that like everybody would be like, oh my God, my medical records. It just seems like, oh my God, my spending history,
Oh my God.
my search history.
Let's go search.
So many of those things seem to be more damning, I would think, than,
You can click on, you get a free 9 months of any person's search history.
well, and again though, if that's everybody,
Yeah.
then
It's just going to be a wash, you say.
I mean, it's sort of a wash.
Excuse me.
Because there will definitely be a scale in which we're like, what? Like, and where you
Some like
fall
a-
on that scale is essentially where you're at, I guess. And I mean,
Good luck.
but also that's a phenomenal amount of data
Info? Yeah.
that would need still to be stored somewhere. So I don't know. It just seems to me like it certainly seems plausible, but I don't know exactly.
This woman is in prison though, so I don't know how, like this.
Yeah.
This is a charlatan of the highest order. So, but these people,
Yeah, but
know,
Joe's
they all-
never wrong.
this
Is he?
cabal,
Joe's
these
never wrong about this anything.
Well, exactly.
I mean, that's my issue. That's my concern. This guy seems to usually know what he's talking
Seems to be, but on the nose, I emailed a friend after I saw his boss in Larchmont.
Saw a friend's boss in Larchmont.
So I emailed my friend, like, hey, I just saw your boss in Larchmont. There's some chit chat, but like,
Some chit chat with the boss,
no, chit chat with my friend. I didn't say anything to the boss.
but you don't know the boss.
No. But has that ever stopped me
No,
from implementing chit chat?
it is not.
But I
Especially
was
if
like,
you have an in.
yeah, I didn't say anything. he writes back. Before he writes back, he says, look at the suggested reply that Gmail gave me to you telling me that you saw my boss. He's like, before I even respond and we start to chit chat. Oh man, that's rough. Okay, was it? Not particularly. I saw his boss. I got in my car and I later was like, hey, I saw your boss. Oh man, that's rough. I'm AI, so I know, right, bro? Hey, bro, that's rough. Okay,
Ain't it? Harsh toke, dog.
I'm sorry you got the brush off again. What? I did? Okay. Now
Saw your boss again. He hasn't responded to my letters. The meeting didn't go well, huh?
That guy's something else.
That's good. I like that one.
I mean, he was. He kind of. I've definitely seen him around too. Yeah.
Like at work?
Like every day at work? Because he's your boss? It's so fucking stupid. I'm sure you'll try again eventually. We all do.
Yeah.
Try what?
Getting a job from this guy.
You try to fuck him and get a job with him, or one or the other, or both, like I did, and we do. Late, bro. I mean, we live in this fucking beta world that, bro.
Okay.
We live in this fucking beta world that, this shit will be dialed in, and it will, tell me you should have said this.
What you should have worked. What you should have done.
What you should have done and said to fuck him and or get a job is this. And 3 years from now, it'll be right. But right now, you're damn wrong.
Yeah.
Tough, man, getting that brush off. What? So it's not.
I did some
very bright.
I've been using it for. What would be the word? I guess
is
just
wild.
comparative review type things. I've been a little obsessed with guitars again lately, or not guitars, but Gibsons. No, yeah, I've been sort of circling around. I've been orbiting the idea of getting a new guitar, which I haven't bought a new guitar in quite some time.
You definitely need one. You don't have any.
Don't have enough.
You don't have any.
But now it's turned to bed research.
You need a bed. What's the best bed?
You need a new bed.
What's the best mattress you need?
And yes, mattresses.
Be careful. I watch on Inside Edition people cutting up those ones, opening up and blasting people like cartoon characters back into the wall.
Why? What
Because they
just
cut
as
the
a
seal
picture?
and they stand there so proud, and then that tufted needle opens up and whacks a child, sends him
Takes him out.
60 miles an hour into a wall.
Yeah. So I've been, but it.
Did you come to any?
I came to some conclusions, but it bridges these gaps in its knowledge or its understanding. Well, because it's sourcing so much of the intel is sourced from user reviews and Reddits, right? So, but it has a tendency, they have a tendency to kind of reiterate that stuff more as fact than opinion. Okay, obviously a lot of it will be cited. So if you want to go into the footnotes and see where they come from, you can kind of assess from there where some of this information is being derived. But if you kind of take it on the surface, it's really kind of taking some real Yahoo input.
That's what I was going to say.
Bringing it back to you as
Jeremy from Reddit said this mattress is good.
But never actually quoting Jeremy, just saying what Jeremy said, and then you have to then click in order to seek through that article and figure out who Jeremy is. I mean, I guess you could kind of say, you could follow up
Jeremy's
with the
number.
Who's Jeremy?
He text him. Jeremy, how you sleeping?
But it is extremely convenient for extracting a lot of information without having to open multiple windows and cross-reference. And obviously, if you take that onto the macro, I mean, people are building out entire corporate models and shit doing this, and within a matter of months, you cannot, get a job in those fields unless you're very well versed in some of these software programs. That being said, I was on Headway. You know what Headway is, right? What would you what is that? It's a mental health app and site, right? I mean, it's a, I don't know exactly what you would refer to it as, but that's what it is. It's like where you go to find a therapist.
Yeah, a referral site, would that be?
Yeah, something like that. But I mean, it's enormous. And like to call it just a referral site, I think is probably selling it short, because I think it's a massive network and like, you know, but yeah, it's Rover for doctors, for brain doctors or whatever. But in the corner while I was dealing with messaging my guy through it, it was like, we're hiring. And so I clicked on the work we're hiring, and
like, congratulations, you're a therapist.
well, no, these were mostly for these were not mental health jobs.
Oh, okay. Well,
The jobs within the company. And I am no word of a lie. I had very little grasp of the words being used in the descriptions, much less what they were referring to. This, not only the software and like having to click and search the software and these softwares that I've never heard of, these programs that I've never heard of, but actually terminology that was just completely beyond me. And and the amount of jobs that were available, the amount of them that I clicked on, and when you get to the actual like requirements and description, I was like, I literally, I mean, I'm certainly not qualified. I know that just by the fact that I don't think
The
I
entire
understand
time,
about 60%
I'm an idiot.
of the words that are written in this description. And it seems to me that like we're in for a I mean, I'm not a smart person. I think a lot, but I'm not that smart, you know. And I certainly I try to keep myself debriefed in general, you know.
yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I remember we used to do like corporate term, like we're ghosts.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
this stuff these are purpose-built terms and terminology that only refer to, you know, something within this framework. And I'm like, I was just like, the amount of things I had to look up and search, I was like, this is crazy. Like
all the vids I watch, like middle school teachers, what she's been called in slang this month. You have to do it like every month to keep track of like, the fuck are these words? Like,
what are they saying?
Yeah,
what are they calling me?
There's like 3 teachers I follow on TikTok that like keep
used to be
like
like
your breath.
Yeah, it was like 2 years they only said skeet. You know what I mean? For like 2 years.
Oh yeah, they'll bring things back around too. I'll be like, whoa, I thought we weren't using that anymore. We're back. That's it.
We're back, baby.
America's Sweethearts, Dallas Cowboys Cheerleaders, a show you love.
Show I've never seen.
A show you have never seen, like I said. Season 3.
Here we go.
Vicariously through you.
Tuesday, June
Almost
16th,
too
and
long.
America, because
I have a de facto amount of love for it because of how much joy it brings.
Okay.
Because DCC making the team on CMT started September of 2006, a little bit after us. And like we said before, a single fucking person other than the
This is a
boyfriends,
creepy
parents,
space.
and me, the boyfriends of the potential cheerleaders, the parents of the potential cheerleaders, and myself. And then it went to Netflix, and now it's like a global fucking phenomenon. For CMT, they were like, hey, what about us? We're country music television. They're like, yeah,
But they must
know.
get a piece of that, right? Do they? Because they sold it to them?
No,
2 more.
This is just the show stopped,
And then
were
they
like,
went and
"Don't
did it
watch
somewhere else."
And then it just went on Netflix, and like,
Alright.
so tough to like. But we were on. Yeah, you were.
Yeah, nobody knows how to find you. Though.
Yeah, but you are where? I was at my Mima's house, and I couldn't quite
type in a code to get to you.
Yeah, how do I get there? What do I scan? Speaking of television, this is called the Brady Bunch. It was a show that I loved when I was a kid that I used to watch in reruns because it was on from 69 to 74. the Brady Bunch house that they only used as the exterior.
Sherman Oaks or Tarzana or some shit. Where is it?
It's in
Encino?
No, I don't.
Sorry.
It's no, I not. It's in North Holland.
Got it.
It was on HGTV. They did a Brady renovation because the person that bought it, woman that owns it, this couple, they only used the outside house. They shot at Paramount on a soundstage.
So they converted the inside to look like.
Yeah, she's a lunatic and. You good?
No, I'm good. Okay. I just muted myself for a second.
She's a lunatic.
You know, like vintage Los Angeles, Allison Martino. You know, she got to go to it. Saw on her like one of her accounts maybe a year ago, and then I was on a website. You know, if this is made available to the public, obviously this is something I would want to do. Put my email in when they did it. They did it last year. Really briefly, and it before I found out about it, it was like they did like one weekend and it was gone. They opened it up, a company to do it. So I was on this week. I'm going to that. $290 fucking dollars. You mother. So they didn't shoot it there. They have created a set to look like a set from 50 fucking years ago at Paramount. All you do is you do like the living room. You see the staircase in the sunken living room. They have the green and orange bathroom, and they do the kids' bedrooms. They appropriate the bedrooms to look. I saw pictures. It does look like it, but it's like a tour that would take, what, 15 minutes? Totally would be worth it. I was like, I'd pay $100 for that and be like, man, this is like stupid, but I would do it. $300 fucking dollars? Are you crazy? Like,
but it's not even the original stuff from the sound.
No, it's
either,
not. They don't
right?
have. Yeah,
they just recreated it within the house that was only used for the exterior.
It looks, and it's supposed to be pretty trippy, and I'll give it that.
But is the house even configured in the way?
Yeah, they did a renovation on HGTV, so they
literally did. Okay, well there's that.
Kitchen, living room, kids' bedrooms. It does look like it. It is dope. It is worth $39 to $89. Is it worth $300 fucking dollars? The little technical delay, but here I was gonna
rolling blackout.
Rolling blackout.
In its desert rolling blackout.
Jonathan, you know I love the Brady Bunch. You know I love experiences of sort of.
I mean, you said it. You would have paid $127 to do it.
What did you say? What was it?
I said you said it already. You would have paid $127 to go.
No, I think I would have. I think 99 is the max. I think 39 to 99. 39 is appropriate. 99 is like, man,
But if it was 99 and then you got to the end and it was like, oh, there's like this surcharge and da-da-da, and it came out to like $126, you would have probably just been like, fuck it, I've got to do this.
No, I'd storm the place. I'd like spray paint in there.
It's a wait, is it a limited time? Is it another like a weekend?
No, it's this one. I think they're doing a good month, like a lot of times. They're gonna make. It's rude, right?
Well, I guess like you're saying though, does it hit a demographic that isn't willing to pay that? Like you have
to be a boomer.
That's what I mean. And boomers don't create content like. Or need to be in these places in order to create content like younger people do.
They're the only ones that have money that could do that.
That's a very good point.
You have no nostalgia. And if you have nostalgia, it's because you bought your house in like 1978 for like $40,000, and now it's worth $2.6 million.
Right. And so they'll be like, oh fuck it, who cares? We're doing it.
This one seems. It's Instagrammy, but it could be good. A Hospital of Emotions. They took over the St. Vincent Hospital that's on 3rd Street in Westlake. It's been opened in 1856. It closed in 2020. A real hospital in Los Angeles, 80 rooms taken over by 70 artists. So you walk through this whole hospital and you go room by room to different installations. Each room is created by a different artist.
I'm sorry, which
exploring a
hospital is
human
that?
emotion.
St. Vincent?
St. Vincent, 2131 West 3rd. So you go through this like crazy old hospital and you have 80 artists with these like site-specific room by room. That opens next week. That could be good.
Well, and then the theme is
each room is created by a different artist exploring a human emotion. It's
That
a
could
place to heal your heart.
oh, okay. I was thinking more of like a horror hellscape.
No, this is not like a haunted horror nights.
I mean, you're dealing with emotions in a hospital. I mean, this could be pretty brutal.
Like loony, like hey,
Like a not scary part.
yeah, I'm your mind. No. This is like color and beauty. I think. Who the fuck knows? That could be a good one. The Lucas Museum
How much is
opens
that?
on September 22 because people are calling. They're making plans to come to LA. You might want to wait. If you're coming around that time, you don't want to miss that opening. So don't come for my birthday on the 20th. Like, get here for the 22nd to go to that museum.
Where is that?
That's IUSC.
Right.
And that's huge and crazy looking, and it's narrative art, and it's going to be this 100,000 things there. It's going to be incredible. Mr. Lucas. Our friend Mr. Lucas. Mando and Grogu. Mad. Said we could turn into a Star Wars podcast. I just shared some information.
Oh,
sorry.
People were giving you grief about talking about Star Wars?
Or they think the AI is going to pick it up as a Star Wars podcast.
Well, fuck, maybe we'll get some goddamn traction.
Here we go.
You know? Start talking about...
You guys love them. They can't get enough. Good reviews on that movie.
Hogwarts. We'll talk about all of it. I'll touch on all things.
Good Mando and Grogu reviews.
Better than Michael?
Or not.
Really?
It's funny because it's like one of those things where you're not allowed to talk shit. But the frustrating thing is that like even because the people that know it's shit can't admit it's shit. But maybe we've crossed over to a point where they're like, all right, we need to like chill out. Like let's get the magic back.
Rein it back.
Rein it back.
Rein it in.
But still, it's hard to like, if I called Amir would be like, it's the single greatest movie I've ever seen, right? And I'll be like, Amir, come on.
No, I think his opinion about this stuff, these intellectual properties, the sort of the spin-off era of Star Wars, he's not a fan of any of them, essentially, except for Andor, which is like the greatest television show ever made. This is, Andor.
Andor talking Andor.
Oh.
I got.
It is so good, though. I mean,
you love it.
especially
Yeah.
because all the other ones are pretty, I would say, really only made for people who just absolutely want anything in that world, you know, and are down or willing to deal with it. But this was exceptionally well made.
Love that show.
Sorry, it's weird.
Yeah, that's the word.
I just didn't. I never. When I started it and was told to watch it, I never anticipated being as geeked on it as I clearly am. I miss it. I still think about it sometimes.
All the time. That's it. See,
I wake up thinking about it.
talking about Andor, talking Andor.
Thinking about Andor again.
Me and Amir could just do that talking Andor podcast. Radiant Mobile is the first ever Christian mobile phone carrier.
Okay.
Those who look to him are radiant, and their faces shall never be ashamed. Somewhere in that book.
I'm sure.
That line is somewhere in that book. That's a huge book. You're going to be able to find a good line. If you take that book and just like, take it and just like, and point, anything you read is going to sound pretty rowdy. You could put that in a song lyric, like, no matter what it is. Because it's going to be like path, fury, rain, defeat. You just put that in. That's the opening line to my new song I wrote.
A lot of sewing.
Hell, half fury, deceit, that bitch. Crazy song.
What denotes a Christian cellular
what
company?
this does is, this is a This is a practical solution to a spiritual problem. That spiritual problem for these people is pornography. They're like, they are fucking, listen, we love ourselves some porn, but like, I like to think a healthy relationship to pornography, maybe
I don't
like,
think there is such a thing.
is there no such thing?
I don't believe in their eyes.
Oh, okay. But occasionally watching a very attractive woman engage in intercourse seems like a normal red-blooded American thing to do. Doesn't seem anything, no harm, no foul, as long as we're all adults.
These people agree with
They might be like really addicted to this because they made a phone that doesn't allow them to look at it. How about just like don't look at it on
So
your
this
phone?
isn't a cell company. This is like
They're on the.
this is like a jitterbug for chronic masturbators.
Well, this is it. If I can combine the jitterbug where I can't text or look anything up, or like, no, this is like you still want access to like biblical verse, but it doesn't let you read anything about divorce, abortion, or LGBT issues. So
is that true? How does so it's just a keyword blocker. If
there's a news story where like somebody is homosexual, it will like block it.
Jesus.
Remember that Christy Nolan, her husband, with those huge tits thing? You wouldn't be able to read about that. You wouldn't even know.
You wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know. You don't think her dog, they allow that. Oh, she shot her dog? Yeah, but her husband, like, got huge balloon cans. He's in some weird, like
bimbo-vacation.
Yeah, bimbo-vacation. A new thing I didn't even know about it. I thought you would like porn. I did, but I didn't know that existed, that world. These people might be, like, pretty crazy with their pornography watching. Because they're using this as a practical solution to a spiritual problem. Hey, how about you just like chill on the porn, you fucking freaks? You Christian fucking freaks? Can you not watch porn for a few days? No, I'm addicted. And this is a practical T-Mobile 5G solution to my insane psychotic porn problem. So I got a new phone. If you get that full phone, you're basically telling everybody in your life, I can't stop jerking off. It's porn. So I have this phone. That's a dead giveaway, Dad. Yeah. We're getting on a new plan, family.
It's called the Jitterbug.
Called Radiant Mobile Jitterbug No Jerk-Off Goon Plan.
No goon.
My father's got a goon problem. Yeah, well, how do you know? You find his search history? Because they released it all a year from now? No, he bought Radiant Mobile. He got us all on a Radiant Mobile program. And that's like a dead Jitterbug giveaway. Dad, stop looking at porn for a minute and keep your iPhone 17. It takes great pictures.
It's just too potent.
It's too potent, I guess. And they make it potent. But everything in moderation, right? Can't you just chill? Get a normal phone and like handle shit on your own? Maybe not.
I mean, I think that's the idea is that no, I mean,
you can't stop, son.
It's their fault.
It's their fault. It's their fault. They're so attractive
that they're making this.
They make this.
This filth.
This filth? Why are you on it so much, church?
I don't. It's just, it's also like, it almost seemed like a valid fight, you know, when we were coming up. Because it was like,
oh, the fight against.
Yeah, it was still like Hustler Max and shit. Like it was somehow
we could just stop
a calculable thing that they were fighting against.
Yeah, stop these jugs.
Yeah, like it's
like outside the building.
It was like Spice Channel and stuff.
Yeah.
So I mean, it didn't seem.
And then the girls went wild, and the rest is history. Thanks, Joe Francis. Fucking. Is he dead?
I thought he's maybe dead for a little while.
No, he's dead alive.
Thought he's maybe dead for a little while.
Back doing some bullshit with the Fire Festival guy. They'll pull up something that I'll have to hear about for 48 fucking hours 6 months from now. God damn it.
All right.
Brand Spark and Newsweek have come up and told us the most trusted brands from U.S. shoppers and consumers.
So this is Newsweek, not the magazine. This is Newsweek,
the digital
web outlet.
Used to send shit to Hobart. Now beams over this box to me with Brand Spark
Who is that? A person?
BrandSpark is a Canadian company that does U.S. and Canada marketing and research on spending habits of
Got it.
Of us, North Americans. In the United States, the brand that the U.S. shoppers love the most and trust the most, casual family restaurant.
That they love and trust the most?
They love it, then they trust it, and they'll die for it.
In America.
In America, this is a casual family restaurant that you might bring your family to on your Radiant mobile plan.
Golden Corral.
Is it like a Cracker Barrel or some shit
It's
like that?
in that vein of a chain restaurant that has a lot of commercials, famous for their riblets.
Applebee's?
Good in the neighborhood. It's a bar and grill.
Chili's?
I don't know what that's called.
Applebee's.
Okay. I hate Applebee's.
You've definitely never been to an Applebee's.
I don't think I've ever eaten
There's not an
Applebee's.
chance in hell. You've been in a Cracker Barrel.
For sure. I've been
in a Waffle House. You've never been to an Applebee's.
I don't think I've ever been to an Applebee's.
It's the most trusted and loved and to die for casual American restaurant.
We will die for this restaurant.
I will die for these riblets.
Riblets?
Riblets.
It's like ribs without the bones in them?
They're riblets. They got
a rib popper?
Rib poppers. Tiny little rib poppers. Because you can, like, with your family, you can kind of get playful like a Benihana and toss it. Most famous, trusted, and to die for bottled water in the United States
Dasani.
is by far
Dasani.
Yes. Yeah.
We are trash. Trash. We are trash.
We are trash.
We're trash.
Sitting on Trump's lap, eating riblets, pouring Dasani on his head. Jimmy Fallon messing up his hair. Dumbest trash people ever.
Unbelievable.
So good. Number one, frozen pizza.
Tombstone.
We are trusted, loved. It's not delivery.
It's DiGiorno.
But that doesn't count, right? Because isn't DiGiorno like a... Or those Bioris or something. What are the ones that are just a crust that you like add your own ingredients?
Oh, I don't know. You can make your own pie?
Yeah.
Tell me more about that.
But DiGiorno is just a frozen pizza, right?
It's a frozen pizza. Like a Red Baron. And it's DiGiorno. And it's the most trusted.
Don't sleep on those Costco ones.
Like a already made pizza or just...
No, the frozen ones that they sell at Costco, the Kirkland brand fucking frozen pizzas. They make one with a cauliflower crust that's like... I'm just saying.
He's just saying.
You live out in the desert,
honey, baby.
Yeah. Give me that 12-pack of Dasani.
I need a 12-pack of Dasani. I need some Kirkland, if you will. I'm just chilling. I'm an American. Oh my God.
What else we got? We got more of those?
A lot of it's like, like Head and Shoulders. Like best dandruff as opposed to what, Salsa Blue? Like, some you just got a lock on it, like Band-Aid branded bandage. Some are just
we don't need to know.
I don't need to know anymore. Yeah. It's Neosporin, thank you. Yeah. What about Polysporin? Yeah. Trylosporin. Yeah, right. All right. How about the Sweets and Snacks Expo at the Las Vegas Convention Center, May 19th, 20th, and 21st? You know what won the award for most innovative meat snack?
Jack's Licks.
Wicked exists. Premium meat snacks. We are honored, Jonathan. We are grateful. And we're just getting started. Thank you to our new product that just was honored as the #1 most innovative meat snack.
Jerky balls.
Collab with Cinnabon. It's a Cinnabon bakery-inspired 100% uncured bacon jerky.
What?
Cinnabon bacon jerky.
Cinnabon bacon jerky. Bro, in Las Vegas at the convention center, they handed a few bags of this out, and it was like a Cabbage Patch Kid on Christmas in '84. It was like
punching each other out. Yeah, it's like the Swatch, like those Swatch watches.
Yeah, a little pop Swatch.
Did they give you like the
back
frosting to dip it in?
Hold it.
Oh, see? It comes
Old man pain.
See? God, dude. That Macara cinnamon, that fucking little frosting. See, they didn't do that. They try to cure it in the meat in the bag. And that really doesn't touch it.
Give me a sauce to dip it.
Give me a sauce that's attached to the bag. I look like a
bag.
total fucking asshole, my Dasani, and like collab bag. What's that? What's dangling? Are those? Is that a fucking truck nuts? No, it's a truck nuts Cinnabon Wicked Cuts collab.
Dasani collab.
Dasani collab. Those Dasani truck nuts? Yeah, they are. Man, we trust some brands here.
We sure do.
Trust them. Like we trust family members.
Fight for them.
Fight for them. Die for them. I would die for two things, my country and my Dasani.
My truck.
I thought Dasani was like disgusting. Isn't that like a internet
It's
joke?
owned by Coca-Cola. It's got like a, I think people, or Mercer refers to it as being oily.
I love an oily water.
It's fine.
Oh,
I think they
It's
subtly
fine.
sweeten
It's
it.
nothing. They don't.
It's
Oh,
slightly sugary. It's got a slightly
Haven't done that in a
sugary
while.
taste to it somehow. I think they somehow
Add
sweeten
salt
it
to
without,
it.
without having to put sugar on in the
it
ingredient.
doesn't, yeah. A little hint of Cinnabon.
Yeah. I mean, it's I just think
We're a young country. Is that true?
yeah, but I mean, we might not make it to middle age.
Ken
So,
Burns.
the thing about that is that I think we have a tendency to really just the capitalism in this country. It really is that they just put more money and put it in more places than anybody else. They have more money to do that, and by default, we just chug the shit because it's like, oh, that's here and it's here and it's the cheapest. Of course, it's the cheapest because they can do that because they're
Scale. You want to?
and we're too busy jacking off to pay.
Trying to get different mobile plans.
there are different mobile plans.
Ken Burns announced that American Revolution will stream for free in its entirety on all PBS platforms from Monday, May 25th through Sunday, July 12th. We hope you have a chance to watch, ideally with friends and family. You know, whenever you have the boys over.
Let's watch Ken Burns
12
documentary.
hours of American Revolution. Bro, this series was like denser than the thickest steel cut oatmeal. Think about our 250th this July 4th. I did. That's an intense 12 hours. You know what happened? We almost didn't make it out of there. We almost didn't form out of there. That's all I can tell you. Spoiler alert.
Well, yeah, I know that from Outlander.
From the last
season of Outlander.
God, you should have seen me crying when that ended. That ended right just now, or soon? Bro.
But yeah,
You're lucky we almost didn't. It didn't look good. I think I'm like halfway through episode 4. Do we win this? Do we what happened?
but also aren't there theories that we kind of didn't, that they just sort of like we did, right?
We did.
All right.
We did. And that was 250 fucking years ago. But that's why today, at the Menino Center, through Saturday, May 30th in Boston, Massachusetts, stamp enthusiasts from across the world will descend on the base game, the Commonwealth, for the world's 12th International Philatelic Exhibition, Boston 2026 World Expo. This
Define philatelic stamp.
This is the love, delegation, dedication to die for.
Philatisis? What is the
Philatelic? Phil.
I know, but what is the that's the adjective. What is the noun? Or as it were, what it would be called? What is the official term for stamp collecting? Philanthropy. Philatelist?
Yes. And if you go too heavy, I've got a new mobile plan for you. If you're getting too crazy.
With the stamps.
We are going to highlight this. Can I show you this fucking new stamp that they just unveiled? Special role of Boston in the American Revolution. art director for the USPS, designed these stamps with digital illustrations featuring the Old North Church in a midnight rider on horseback. They use, what is it called? It's intaglio printed. That's where the image is sunken down into a flat surface where the recessed grooves hold the ink, so it feels like
the reverse of embossed, I guess. It's like is Paul Revere? Is that who we're dealing with?
They're calling him a midnight rider. They're not giving Paul credit. They're just calling him in general. In the Old North Church, where we said, hey.
Is that because it's somehow up for argument that perhaps?
No, it was him. I think maybe it's like his family. Like you
can't use our name without.
Can't use that name.
You got to pay for it.
Beastie Boys paid so much money for that, and we're never doing it again. That's going to be an amazing week in Boston. From all over the world. Stamp enthusiasts. That's my kind of thing. Those are the kind of hotel rooms I want to be a part of. Where you're getting in there, late night sessions where people are pulling out shit. Whoa.
Why did I can't believe
How do you have that?
Yeah.
Wasn't that stolen? Yeah. What do you know about it? This is where the real dealings go down.
Yeah.
So we're not just like, they issued this in like St. Louis in 1980. Cute. We all have it. What about this one? Oh my God. It's Memorial Day weekend, so the markets are closed. So I wanted to jump on and just get a real
stock market.
What's up? Yeah.
The stock
market. Yeah. You know how it is. Oh my God. Indexes and such. ETFs. Talk about fucking words. Holy shit. Talk about a world that exists.
Oh, yeah.
Kickers and like.
Oh yeah. Get into crypto.
Bro. No. That's my boy Ben McKenzie from the OC just made a documentary. He said, don't be a fucking idiot. This is a con. I said, all right. Trust you.
That's a long con.
Markets are closed, but I'm going to give you the real-time richest people just because this got out of hand. Number 2 and number 3, Larry Page and Sergey Brin started Google. There were 311 and 287. They're 2 and 3. So who's number 1?
Bezos.
No, Bezos is poor ass bitch. He's number 4 at 273.
So then
Elon's the richest. So number 2 is Larry Page at 311. What did Elon close at 5 p.m. in New York on Friday?
Wait, how much? Oh, like 500 or something?
827.
Yeah, I mean, like he's like miles ahead of everyone.
He really just like left everybody. Zucker Nerd is at 209. Like, what happened?
He's just smoking them all now.
Zucker Nerd's like, I get Facebook. And we're like, cool, bro. Yeah, like, I guess, yeah.
But what was he a year ago?
On there.
What was he a year ago? Like 500? I mean, is he just, he's like...
Elon, weren't they were all kind of hovering around each other. And then
they were switching places.
You send one rocket into space, it's like, bye, Zucker Nerd.
Well, I thought it had more to do like with what you were talking about when we were on the phone, is the fact that he's got this like 7% of like a million AI startups and stuff where he does this seed money, and that these things start to pay dividends, but this is like compounding on itself now where he's just like...
No, that was the Sam Altman who just OpenAI. Elon trying to sue him because they were supposed to be a nonprofit. I read the New Yorker article that Ronan Farrow, very long, but like in very... Fucking, I don't want to talk anymore about AI. I'm sure people are like, stop. I just can't help it. It just keeps fucking popping up like nonstop. But how? That's 827. That's like, what's after a billion? When do you get to like?
When do you get to a trillion?
Yeah, how about?
I have 100 of those.
Is that it? If you get to 100 million,
1,000 billion is a trillion.
How many billions is a trillion? 10,000 billion?
We know we're fucked if we don't know this, though, right? I mean, we're
I don't got to worry about it. I mean, this guy going to do what he's going to do. He's going to be off planet. I mean,
I can't believe I'm writing this.
Type in.
Yeah, first.
So it rolls over at once he gets
1,000 billion.
So once he's at 827, so he's almost a trillionaire? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
That seems crazy.
I mean, seems beautiful.
Your boy. Beautiful thing for a man I love. It's like, and mean, I know like $1 million is I guess that much money, but like definitely when we were kids, it meant a little something.
Oh, there's like 2 guys that had like $4 billion. $2 billion.
It was like, oh my God. Like there's a guy that has like $3 million. But a trillion, so you're saying he's at 827, so at 999 it rolls into a trillion?
I mean, he should throw a party, right?
Where he like,
What, you should just
people?
like alive?
Yeah, like,
Is that what you mean?
yeah. What's this party? Fucking insane. This is, I saw this on
Like a roast. Trillionaires roast.
everyone's roasting everybody. These racists. I was watching CBS News Sunday morning. They were talking about travel. And it was basically, they always start with like people on a plane in the 50s and wearing like a tuxedo and getting like filet mignon.
Smoking.
Yeah.
And their cigarette out on their filet mignon.
On the stewardess. I can call you that. It's 1959.
Thanks, Toots.
The United Nations World Tourism Organization, headquartered in Madrid, Spain, created in 1975 for the promotion of responsible, sustainable, and universally accessible tourism. They were just talking.
So they're the problem. They're the people that.
No,
that's why everyone wears pajama pants and
they were like
Crocs on the plane now.
They want to like.
They want to crocify flights.
But they were talking about, you can't go to Madrid because they like kill you. They, if you go like wearing like full, like a football jersey, if you wear an Aaron Rodgers jersey, they'll just scream like American and they can stone you legally. 7 can get stoned to death in the street.
Are we like forbidden from traveling there right now?
No, I just, because they just like stop coming here. Like,
Yeah.
if you go to any European city, 7 Americans are allowed to be stoned to death based on like what they're wearing. Like, if it's a couple and they're both wearing Crocs, that only counts as 1. They're stoned, so it's only 1 of the 7. In 1950, there were 25 million tourists in the world. 25 million people went somewhere. Last year in 2025, it was 1.5 billion. That's a 5,900% increase in travel. Basically, you can't go to Venice, Italy, because it's like it's all flooded and you can't go anywhere. It's like Mexico City is like a foot like lower in the ground than it was when I was there last summer. Obviously,
Right.
can't go to Hawaii because like
They don't want us.
they don't want
us
you.
there. Yeah.
Just like can't go to Europe because they're allowed 7 dead Americans per day stoned. That's just that they can track. There's others, it can sometimes rise. You don't have to just report it. But
Oh boy.
imagine like back in the day, like going places, if you had like money, let's just say, to like traveling to like places in like the 70s and 80s would be like, even like Samantha's mom will talk about like driving around LA in the 70s.
Thank you for
when there was,
watching. Never a day.
only like